Hello, my name is Isabel Braun, and my final presentation is all about the fight on plastic that is infiltrating our oceans. Plastic has only existed for the last 80 to 90 years, but it has started to make a huge impact on our world today. In an effort to promote a healthy Earth, the United Nations established that April 22nd would be known as International Mother Earth Day. In 2018, the theme was anti-plastic. This fight was brought on by the relationship between humans, landmills, landfills, and oceans. Plastic and other trash do not always end up in the landfill, or the landfill overflows and somehow the trash travels through sewers and ends up in the open water. In the United States alone, there are 3,091 active landfills. Active landfills, not including the ones that have already been closed. Not all of the trash ends up in the can in our world. Scientist Loretta Brown believes that the habit of littering is connected to when humans first existed. Everything that our ancestors threw on the ground was biodegradable or would naturally rot. However, that is not the case today, and we need to be more careful. There is a huge plastic problem and pollution in our world today. At the end of each year, 1.15 to 2.41 million metric tons of plastic end up in the ocean. The trash accumulates into what is known as garbage patches, which are surface-level masses gathering of trash. The biggest patch, known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch, is twice the size of Texas. These patches are dangerous for marine life because they believe that it is a food source, or just swim too close to it. Marine life that gets caught in the trash, such as the turtle shell growing around the plastic, or the albatross chick's stomach filled with it, is what really got the public's attention. It really wasn't addressed until these cute little animals started making their distorted appearances to the public known. There are several proponents for the anti-plastic campaign today, but it wasn't always that way. The two companies that ultimately fought against plastic by educating the public is that of BBC and the Surfrider Foundation. The BBC is known as the British Broadcasting Corporation, and it is based out of London. Their goal is to inform and educate the public on a variety of issues. They started tackling the topic of ocean pollution and the dangers of plastic back in 2001 with their first documentary, Blue Planet. In 2017, they narrowed their focus down to only plastic when they released the second miniseries known as Blue Planet 2. The Surfrider Foundation was established in 1984, and it is an organization that promotes the protection of water, ocean, and the beach. Its members consist of scientists and everyday people who have the same goal: create ways to protect our surroundings and marine life from pollution. This organization is mainly based in California, but they have 81 chapters and clubs across the United States. Some of the projects they have achieved is banning plastic bags in California, restricting certain areas from offshore oil rigging, and large beach cleanups. The BBC gets its credibility in their documentaries from the research they conduct and the experts they hire to include in their documentaries. Loretta Brown, an expert in Blue Planet 2, is a marine deep risk education and outreach specialist. Her job is specifically about trash that ends up in the ocean, to speculate where it came from and how it affects marine life. Steve Simpson is a professor at Exeter University and is an expert on how sound affects underwater marine life. For example, when waves are created and disrupt the plastic, the marine life hear that noise and are attracted to the massive patches. Other scientists are educated in marine biology, weather patches, and chemistry to see what outside forces affect the plastic and how it affects the ocean. When plastic gets super hot, it releases toxic chemicals to its surroundings. The Surfriders Foundation credibility is based in their 40-year existence and what they have accomplished. They have successfully banned the use of plastic bags in California, stopped harmful oil rigging, and promotes beach safety protocol. They constantly host beach cleanups, fundraisers, and meetings in order to educate the public on how to protect the environment from plastic. The BBC has created several movies and mini television shows to spread information to the public. Some include Blue Planet, Blue Planet 2, War on Plastics, Drowning in Plastic, and the Truth About What You Wear. In Blue Planet 2, some of the imagery could be pretty gruesome in order to get an emotional reaction out of the audience. Dr. Lucy Quinn, a zoologist, can be seen in one episode studying both alive and dead albatross chicks. She takes the dead ones back to her lab and opens them up right on TV, revealing the plastic hidden in its stomach that starved it. The Surfrider Foundation does a little bit more work than that of the BBC. They host beach cleanups and programs where kids can learn about ocean safety and ocean care. They often sponsor advertisements as well, especially when California went through a severe drought. The information presented is mostly visible as that it is the most powerful because people can directly see how plastic and trash affect marine life. Social media has played a huge role in spreading information as well. One video was all about a turtle that was rescued by some scientists and it had a straw stuck up its nose. The video lasted more than 10 minutes, meaning that it took over 10 minutes for the scientists to get the straw out. When BBC released Blue Planet 2 to the British public, it was a record of 37.6 million views. This documentary series was the most viewed in the year of 2017. It shows the people's curiosity and the desire to learn more. Sir David Attenborough, the presenter of both Blue Planet and Blue Planet 2, said that he was astonished by the response to plastic pollution after Blue Planet 2 was released. He said that the public took action quickly and that politicians even started to take notice and pay attention. The Surfrider Foundation has an increasing number of beach cleanups every year. In 2017, they had a total of 200 beach cleanups countrywide. The anti-plastic campaign has been incredibly successful, especially in the year of 2018. Plastic bags have now been banned in California. The only way you can get them is if you pay for them at the grocery store. Straws are now being looked down upon heavily, and Starbucks is the first company to discontinue using them. More beach cleanups have started taking place as well. Overall, the anti-plastic campaign has been successful. The public is taking better care of where they place trash and what packaging they buy. The efforts of both BBC and the Surfrider Foundation have truly started an environmental revolution, and more organizations and people are taking a stand as well. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you will continue the anti-plastic fight. Thank you.